Coragee is a 23-year-old Atlanta alternative music artist. His style sets him apart from most up-and-coming artists. Coragee is both a producer and entertainer. He is fast becoming a name on the Atlanta music scene and has produced tracks for many of the city's local artists and plans to work with such names as Usher, Monica, Young Thug and other mainstream artists. Coragee has been in Veranda magazine, performed at Red Light Cafe, Cat's Cafe, and center stages.
In Atlanta, Georgia. I never left. I'll probably die here. I was born on April 13th, 1992. And I actually grew up in a blended family household with my mom, my aunt, my little cousin, 2 cats and 1 dog. So I guess you could say I grew up in the Brady Bunch era. In this house, there was like a lot of influence musically. Like I would listen to everything from reggae to hip hop to even 90s alternative and grunge. So I literally got a colorful mix. Also, very close to my dad as well. He used to be playing jazz in the car. Some of my musical inspirations are MIA. I like how political she is and how she just does not even care. I like her style of music. I like how she goes against the grain and doesn't really care about anybody else's opinions. I'm also really fond of JoJo. I actually grew up on her music, so that's something that I've always been really close to my heart. I also am like very influenced by the way that she handled her journey through the industry. Everybody knows that she had to switch record labels. There was a problem with her, you know, a whole bunch of issues. But I like how she handled it and how she still put out quality music despite. The last person I can say is my biggest influence is Max Martin. He's produced everything from Hit Me Baby One More Time to I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You. You know, he's everywhere. And the way that he manipulates pop music is something that's really, I hold in really high regard. It's something that I really have always been influenced by, and I really enjoy his work. The place that I would like to perform at the most is an underground, under-the-radar club in London. I say that because I'm obsessed with London's underground garage and UK pop culture. I really love the music that they come out with over there. Some of it has even inspired me. I'm a mixer, Little Mix, shout out to y'all. Also, I just feel like I want to live there before I die, so I'm a little obsessed with European cities, but London in particular is something that I really just cannot get over. I love it. Also, I feel like I'll be well received there. Like, the music that I've listened to that comes from across the pond, I feel like is really similar to what I do for my music, so it just seems like I would kind of fit in if I were to move over there, or even if I were to just try to put myself out in that market. So yeah, underground London, here I come. So as far as the genre of music, I like to listen to a little bit of everything, but it mainly depends on my mood. I mean, sometimes I will listen to a pop song that just, you know, makes your heart beat real fast just from the 3 minutes that it's in your ears. Other times I just can't stand it and it'll give me a headache. So, you know, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Also, I try to keep an open mind, but I can't really get into modern country like that. Like Dolly Parton, you're the best, shout out to you, but anything past like maybe 2005, 2006, I can't really gel with it. I don't relate to it. It's kind of boring to me. Yeah, some influences from country are prevalent, and you know, everything's kind of mixing together into multiple genres anyway, but it's just something that I've never really gelled with. I mean, I won't get excited if I hear it in Kroger, but at the same time, I won't, you know, cause a fit as well. So, yeah. Shout out to Blake Shelton. So, I've always been musically inclined. Like, I remember getting my first keyboard, and my Aunt Shannon, she played this song by Journey called Don't Stop, you know, the one everybody knows. Anyway, so I heard that, and within like 10 minutes I like played the melody on the keyboard. So that's when they then knew, like, okay, yes, this Corey has something going on here. And when I was in elementary school, I joined the honor choir. I was one of the lead singers. And when I was in middle school, I played the clarinet in the honor band. And now I'm being honored with the Grammy. I'm kidding. But yeah, I've always been into music. I've always been that person. I've always been that kid. I would run over to the violin before I would run over to a basketball. And that's just always how I've been. That's always how it's going to be. So, yeah.